Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1-1. One count to the Reds' first baseman. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And that misses 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Grounded up the first baseline. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Settling in now, Eugenio Suarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0.
Hey!
A ball and 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really and another foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Fouled away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a miss. strike zone, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Reds. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with this off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out. This guy could get better really fast.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Springer brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. First pitch on its way. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Pitch is popped up. Votto has a play. He's got it one away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set and the pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. To second for one. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retire. Nick Castellanos now. His line against Justin Verlander, not great. He's 1 for 8. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike one. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. The 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. At the plate, Freddie Galvis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking
high and deep to right center. Back goes Springer, still ranging back. Gone!
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
In now, Aristides Aquino. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Josh Van Meter. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Van Meter bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was a 5th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 0-2 once more. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this. Stepping up now, Alex Bregman. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
No strike.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Pitches popped up. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it comes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is.
Now in the box, Tucker Barnhart. In this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Winker is retired. 2 down now. Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Joey Votto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Tucker is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're up 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
One out now in the Houston third. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The 1-2. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Kyle Tucker will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now. Behind
0-2 now. Tucker is usually found in left, but in this one he's manning the other corner outfield spot in right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. 6 in a row. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Eugenio Suarez. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Galvis behind 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Castellanos leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball right back to the mound. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Reds leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings in George Springer.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Altuve, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 9-year Major League vet. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
And how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired. 2 down now. Here's Michael Brantley. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Count is 1-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. Ready for another chance? Aristides Aquino. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate now, Josh Van Meter. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
He throws him on the fastball there. Josh Van Meter goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. 1-1. Is in there for strike number 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tucker waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they have.
Leading up for the Astros, the third baseman, Alex Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
First baseman,
so the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. Lifted in the air out to left field. Castellanos is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Ready now, Yordan Alvarez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, shortstop.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fouled away. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the. Astros leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now to the plate.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse.
Brian Abreu takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 66, Brian Abreu.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Abreu, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Digging in to try it again, Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Mike Moustakas would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they're on top 2-0. Striding into the box, Martin Maldonado will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Count now a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Tucker. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
The center fielder.
Digging in once again, George Springer. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. And it's gone as they add still another. Freddie Galvis will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Fastball called for strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
To 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out.
Now batting, number 44.
And now a pitch on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Josh Van Meter. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. And it's fouled away. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Fouled off. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Left fielder looking up, still going back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left as they get on the board. It's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box, Michael Brantley pulled toward right center field. Winker is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. High in the air into shallow left center. Castellanos is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Reds 4 and the Astros 1. So digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Tucker Barnhart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Altuve will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Jesse Winker will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. 0-1 the count. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tucker is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Reds are down in order as they hold on to a... Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch out of the...
Now pitching for the Reds, number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Lorenzen. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Alvarez is retired, and there's one away.
Not shortstop, Carlos.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Got to find a way to... Scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
High in the air out to center field. Winker is there. 2 gone.
The batter.
Ready once again, Martin Maldonado. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. And he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Brad Peacock enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here, but meanwhile that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Fouled away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that's in there for strike one. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So nothing happening this time around. Nothing in the Cincinnati ninth. It's last chance now for the Astros. They trail here 4-1. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
26, Raisel Iglesias.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The center fielder,
George Springer the next to hit. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runner's back.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
And again, a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Once more, a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Tucker on at first, nobody out. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied.
A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now, and they always say when the weather gets hot, the ball starts traveling. Dan, what's your take?
That's exactly what happens, D-Road. Come out of spring training, a lot of the places, it's a little damp, it's a little cold. But when it starts to heat up and get hot and humid, it definitely plays right into the hands of the hitters, and they're taking advantage of the conditions today.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley. Oh, he brought it back.
Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
First pitch of the at-bat. Yuli Gurriel is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The set and the 1-0. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9. And standing in, Freddie Galvis. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 1 for 5. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Aristides Aquino. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Josh Van Meter. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Still all square at 4 apiece. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Yordan Alvarez.
First delivery to him on the way. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Alvarez is retired, and there's 1 away. So striding in, Carlos Correa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here comes the 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Grounded down the third baseline. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Martin Maldonado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider working. That thing's got depth and bite.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
In now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1 offering. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Houston. This game's all tied at 4. Striding in once again, Tucker Barnhart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Barnhart.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Striding in, Joey Votto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here. 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
2-2 the count. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Eugenio Suarez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run. Amir Garrett takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
Amir Garrett.
Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And with potential matchup problems looming, you get a look at which pitchers are remaining in the Cincinnati bullpen. Jose Altuve will stride in one more time, looking for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run as you see what got us to where we are now. A big 9th inning shot that helped propel us into extra innings. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Garrett features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of the bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
First pitch on its way. Michael Brantley comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Fouled away. The 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here it comes, 1-0. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Set to deliver on 2-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Robert Stevenson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And it's fouled away. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Stevenson, a 27-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
At the plate now, Yorgan Alvarez. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike 1.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Here's the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Forced to settle for only the 1 run. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Oh, and he misses it. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were two outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Castellanos takes his lead at third with one away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Protecting with two strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 0-2 is a called strike three on the corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Two outs here with a runner at third. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-1. Here it is.
Ball, that's out. Hey!
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bregman is there, and the side is retired. Alex Blandino will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Carlos Correa is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. To the plate now, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Right fielder, number 30.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Tucker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing, and he pops him up. Suarez just to the left of the mound. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Cincinnati Reds blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Robert Stevenson is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.